What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Haley Cairo if you guys are new, and if you are a returning subscriber, I'm so glad you guys are back for another video. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about money, which is always an interesting subject for people. I've done a couple budget planner videos, a couple like habit videos centered around money, but I've never gotten into like financial confidence and things that you can do to really take control, learn more, educate yourself to feel confident in these areas that are typically a little intimidating, to be honest. So I'm going to be sharing 5 different ways that you guys can take more control, gain that confidence, and understand your finances so that you can set yourself up for success for the future. Before we get started, I would love it if you guys click that subscribe button. I post a lot of topic videos about wellness, productivity, habits, and living your best life and being your best. And I would love to have you guys subscribe. I also post a lot of recipes and workouts over on my Instagram, so definitely check those out. Quick disclaimer, I'm not a certified accountant. I'm not a financial advisor. These are things and resources that I have gotten from the professionals that I work with to make these types of decisions for myself. So make sure you guys do your research and do what works for you. I don't think that it is news that this year has been a little bit of a, I don't even know what you want to call it, but basically during COVID, everything was just like, oh my goodness. I think it gave people a wake-up call, especially about their finances, like certain things needed to be in place. I know for me, I had a wake-up call of just being like, oh my gosh, like are things in place? Are things ready where they need to be? Am I doing everything that I can so that way when things like this happen, I'm prepared? One of the things that I started talking to my financial advisor about was my portfolio. And I've worked with professionals on this for a long time, but what I never really did or took an interest in until recently, and I kind of dabbled in it a little bit a few years ago, but everybody, my parents, my brother, Kyle, like they all use Robinhood. And I was just like, I don't know, I don't feel confident. But like, honestly guys, after this has happened, it made me really want to just like know as much as I could, be super well informed, and feel like I had a grip on this and have my own, capabilities in investing. And I want to say thank you to Robinhood for partnering with me on this video because number 1, I've used them before. Number 2, they're always improving, and there's such a fantastic resource, even for just learning the basics of investing and how it can be used to benefit you. I think it's a fantastic app. It has a great interface. It's super easy to use, and I want you guys to check it out. If not just to learn, but then to maybe hopefully take that into, your own application with investing. Maybe just me saying the word investment is like, whoa, Haley, hold on. This isn't an area that I feel confident in. All right, well, we're gonna rewrite that right now, okay? So what is investing? Well, let's pop it up on the screen. Investing is the act of allocating resources, usually money, in the hopes that you make a profit, right? Makes sense. Pretty simple. Now, if you are someone who's like, Haley, I don't even have my finances in order, this isn't the right time for me, I totally understand. And I definitely recommend starting to do more investing once you've already paid off any remaining debt that has like high interest, especially like credit cards. It's a mess. And also after you've started saving for your emergency funds, which I've actually talked about in other money videos and budget videos, and I will link them down below. So the thing with investing is you want to buy low. You want to buy when the stocks are low, unless you're super rich and you can buy whenever. Whole nother story. You hold on. This is the long game. We're not in it for a quick turnaround here, okay? Like, you should be making investments for the long haul. We're young, okay? Like, we have the capability to wait for all the ebbs and flows of the stock market, so that way when we're older, we can reap the benefits of holding out and playing the long game. The thing that I love about Robinhood is it's empowering us to learn more so that way we can feel confident in this area. And it really is pushing the boundary of teaching you how to be your own resource in a way. The other thing that's really great is it's super accessible. They're lowering the barrier of your entry. There's no commission fees. There's even cash management with access to ATMs and debit cards. And if you feel like you're someone who really needs that extra education when it comes to the stock market and investing, they also have for just $5 a month the Robinhood Gold Access. You're getting these detailed reports about the industry. You're gonna get a huge range of detailed reports from all types of different industries and brands, which not only only is just educational and good for just your, common knowledge, but it'll help you make better trades. If anything, I think investing to learn is a super valuable resource that can help you make better financial decisions down the road. And always take advantage of those low stock market periods. Don't be afraid to take a look at the stock market, start to follow the trends, and educate yourself. And remember to always buy low. I don't check my Robinhood account every single day. I would drive myself crazy. I know that I'm in this for the long game. And even if I spend like 5 to 10 minutes researching the stocks, taking advantage of the browse feature on Robinhood to kind of stay up to date on what's going on in the economy and in the world that all affects the trades in the stock market, it really helps me to kind of make decisions. But for the most part, I buy and I hold. Definitely research and invest in things that you believe in, things that are interesting to you, things that you feel confident in potentially making an investment in. So if you guys are interested in learning how to invest, definitely check out Robinhood. I'm gonna have a link down below for you guys. Take a look at the app. If anything, just do it to learn and educate yourself. We need to be confident in our finances, and this is definitely one step I highly recommend that you guys take. Number 2 is get to know your banks. If you're a college student, if you're a high school student, did you know that there are bank accounts that are aimed just for you guys? Take a look around, find things that have low annual fees or no annual fees that can maybe even give you rewards. Have a savings account and start today. A little rule of thumb is to try to put 10% of your income away into savings if you can. We're gonna get into more nitty-gritty rules about that in a minute, but 10% is definitely better than 0. Step 3, simplify your budget. I know I've shared my budget planner before, and it might be overwhelming. To me this year, I could not even really look at my planners. After the whole COVID thing, I was just like, I was taxed and I felt kind of defeated about it, honestly, because we weren't really following a strict budget for a while, because it was like, well, let's buy this just in case we need it. And let's, we were also moving. And so there was like this whole other expense, of that. And I just kind of stopped tracking meticulously. So I'm going to encourage you guys to start simple. Add up all of your reoccurring income. Now for me, I have fluctuating income, so I always try to budget on my lowest possible income for the month. I list out all of my expenses by categories, whether it's utilities, auto, home, groceries, anything that is reoccurring like that, I list it out. So then you can see exactly what you're gonna owe each month. I know some bills are probably gonna fluctuate, so make sure that you're allocating what you think you will have. For example, our electric bill during the summertime, it like tripled, and it's just, painful. And then you're going to want to set a limit for your extra spending. Maybe it's going out, date nights, clothes, makeup. Now, I'm a big believer in saving as much as you can versus having more to spend. It's gonna be very, specific to you. General rule of thumb, 50% of your income should go to your necessities, your utilities, things like that. 30% for needs and wants, and 20% for savings. If you can do more for savings, definitely do more for savings. The 4th step is it's not controversial, but there's a lot of yes and no out there about this. Get a credit card, okay? But don't get a credit card because you think that having a credit card means you can buy more things and spend more money because it gives you money that's not in your bank account. That's the wrong way to think about a credit card. I only spend what I have. If I can't pay it off, chances are I'm not going to use my credit card for that purchase. I use it for things and then I pay it off every single month in full. The reason that I did this was because I needed to establish credit. That helped us do, things like get a lease for a rental. That helped me get my car. If you want to buy a house, you have to have credit. So you still need something to accrue that credit and have a good credit score. And so you want to start looking into cards that have no annual fees and that give you some kind of a reward. I personally like cashback, but look into it. There's a lot of cards out there that allow you to apply and get it without having any credit history. The 5th step is a little extra credit, a little optional, but less is more. And I've learned that as I've gotten older, that material things, buying a lot of clothes, buying a lot of this and that, it's all fleeting, and living a little bit more minimally. And if you are this type of person who likes to have a lot of clothes, definitely take advantage of like repurposing them, donating them, selling them, making a little bit of money off of the fact that you are trying to get rid of some things as well. But just try to kind of streamline everything, make things simpler. It feels good to declutter. It feels good to get things out of your space and have this like calming environment. It's good for your brain too, to have less stuff. But that's just like an extra little tip. I know it's very subjective. So let's recap this just a little bit. Number one, start learning how to invest, guys. Seriously, the more diverse you are with your income and your portfolio, the better. It's not going to hurt to at least take time to learn. Definitely download Robinhood if you just want to like start to dabble in it. But again, I think once you guys see how accessible it is and how easily digestible it is, and you yourself are capable of making educated investments, then go for it. Definitely check it out. I believe in you. If I can do it, you can do it. I hope you guys found this video useful. I hope that it gave you guys some more insight on how to take better control of your finances and gave you the confidence to go and seek out new streams of revenue and hopefully take a gander at investing, because I know you guys are all capable of it. If you have more questions about budgeting, money, finances, whatever it is, drop them down below, because I do want to do an updated budget system with you guys, because things have changed a little bit now that we, had the COVID and we've moved, we have dogs. We're doing some other things to kind of prepare and have certain emergency funds and things like that. So if you guys want more videos on money management, let me know. Give this video a thumbs up if you thought that it was useful. Don't forget to subscribe and follow along on social, and I hope you guys are doing well, and I will see you in the next video.